Lunchtime. Students opened their lunchboxes. Inside were all kinds of food, but Jack was the only one who forgot his lunch and had to watch. When his classmates saw him, they invited him to join them, but just as Jack was about to take the burrito, a hand stopped him. This man was their language teacher. He scolded Jack, accusing him of eating someone else's lunch. Kicked out of the classroom, Jack was so hungry, so he went to get a drink of water, but the water didn't help. He was starving again right after class, so Jack borrowed a glass of water from his classmate and drank more water. The teacher had already noticed something strange about Jack. He always had bruises on his face. There were always cuts on his neck. Even his textbook was torn and tattered. But Jack's classmates didn't mind him. They loved to gather around Jack after class to listen to his stories. They would share a bite of Jack's lunch when he didn't have one, in order to help Jack to eat. Mark would always ask Jack to play football after school, because after the game, Mark's parents would prepare a big meal, so Jack could have a good meal. This pretty girl was Jack's English teacher. He would care for Jack when he was hurt, and he's happy about Jack's progress when he's doing his homework. Occasionally, he'd give Jack sweets as a reward for a good essay. Recently, Jack has been having problems with his classmates because he's left-handed. He's always pushing into his classmate's desk when he writes. Every teacher handles this conflict differently. When the chemistry teacher finds out, she'll just stare at them and send them out to stand in the penalty box. The language teacher, when she found out, would only lecture Jack and force him to write with his right hand. Only the beautiful English teacher would listen to their problems. She'd help them change places and solve their problems. It's a problem that could have been solved easily. The other teachers never think of the students. Instead, they just punish them. It doesn't solve the problem and it can lead to rebellion. That's why Jack was so grateful to his English teacher. He recited a poem to him before class to wish him a happy birthday. The English teacher was moved to tears. He called Jack to the podium and stroked his head, and gave him a big chocolate bar as a reward for reciting the poem. Soon Christmas came, before the holidays. The English teacher told everyone there will be extra lessons at noon every day from now on. The school day will be even later, so everyone had to bring extra lunches or they'd get hungry. As expected, everyone brought a big lunchbox when they returned to school. Only Jack didn't bring anything.